But what about XP? Hello my friends and welcome back to Wizarding Wiz. I am so glad to see you. If you are new here and haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed, make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I put out any more material, as we know the game is getting closer and closer because June 2nd has come and gone, and with it the closing of the beta survey. Now, I still think it's going to be a while before we see the actual game. They're going to have to work on it and figure out any complaints or bugs or glitches or even just the kudos from the beta survey and see what's going to work and what they're going to have to change. Now, with that in mind, I have decided to space out my wand lore videos. I will have one up for you on Wednesday. It is already set and ready to go, but I figured I should be bringing you guys more information on different aspects of Wizards Unite, because within the next 60 days we should have this game. I can feel it in my bones. I do not think we will have to wait any later than July 31st, which I've been saying this whole time. Now, some people think it may come out later this week or next week, but keep in mind that Niantic does have Pokemon Go Fest going on, and that is going to be taking up a lot of their time, as there's a lot going on with and around GoFest itself. But there is also speculation that the game could release on June 27th, which will correlate with a release of 4 new Harry Potter books coming out. Yes, that's right, 4 new Harry Potter books. If you don't know about that, I will see if I can find a link and leave it in the description for you to Pottermore, where they talk about there's 4 new books coming out. They do not follow Harry, Ron, and Hermione. They don't follow any actual characters as far as I am aware. They are, in fact, textbooks, actually. They are the History of Magic, or A History of Magic, broken into 4 different sections, the first 2 of which will be released on June 27th. The rest of them will be released shortly thereafter. They haven't actually given a date. Now, as exciting as that is not the point of this video. The point of this video is I want to let you know how you can gain XP in Wizards Unite, and there are multiple ways to do this. So let's get into it. So the reason I want to cover XP first is because XP is important. It's essential to leveling up, and you want to level up because you're going to need to strengthen your spells and your abilities in your tech tree. And if you don't remember what a tech tree is, I will leave a link in the card on whichever side, I think this side of the screen, that it comes up to that video, and you can go and check that out and learn about tech trees. And there are several ways to gain XP, starting with the difficulty of encounters. Now, this range from low to emergency, and as such the XP varies differently with each one. So while a low difficulty yields you only 50 and a medium only 75, high will bring you in 150, severe 250, and finally, doubling that will be emergency with 500. This is a great way to earn XP, especially when you're out on the hunt on the daily grind. Look for those more difficult encounters if you're looking to level up more quickly. Now, for the next bit, you are going to want to brush up on your spell casting, because your expertise will yield you better XP bonuses. For example, if you're only fair at casting spells, you will only get 0. However, if you are masterful at a spell, if you have mastered that spell down to the very T, you will get 100 XP. And in between, you get 50 and 20 for good and great. It's similar to the bonuses for catching in Pokemon Go, where you don't really get much of a bonus outside of the curveball bonus for a throw that hits outside the circle, and then the smaller the circle, the bigger the XP bonus. This is similar to that, but this is actually your skill at casting your spells. Now, for those of you wondering about the spells to learn, I will be doing a video on that will be up on Friday for you guys, so make sure you check back then if that's what you're interested in, because Wednesday will be another wand lore video. But that's not all for XP, guys. We can still get even more XP from special bonuses, i.e. new spells. So the first time you use a spell, the very first time you use it, you will get 200 extra XP. The first time you collect a new foundable, you will get 250 XP. And if you manage to defeat your opponent on the very first spell cast, you will get 10 XP. And basically this is going to add up the same way it does in Pokemon Go. So your difficulty plus your casting plus your special XP will all come together for your total XP for that encounter. Then there is also XP from oddity encounters. Things such as pixies, centaurs, vampires, werewolves, things of that nature, you will get special bonuses for as well. So pixies, being relatively easy, will be only 50, while a centaur can be all the way up to 100, vampires 150, same for werewolves, etc. So the more difficult the encounter with an oddity, the more XP you will get for each encounter. Then, of course, there is fortresses, and I know a lot of us are looking forward to fortresses. I know you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Fortresses are multi-tiered, multi-leveled, and so the experience you get from that is based on level. It starts at a base on level 1 of 250 XP and goes up by 10 for every level. Now, it does not matter how many people you have fighting or your support team or anything like that. You get the same amount no matter what, as long as you defeat that floor of the fortress. And these can go all the way up to level 20 as of right now for the different levels that you can do. And remember, that's 250 XP with an additional 10 XP for every floor. Not the most effective way to build XP, but if you are battling these fortresses like crazy, it will still help you get up there. Now, keep in mind that for all of the things I just mentioned, you will be able to use Barufio's Brain Elixir, if you remember from my potions video. If you haven't seen the potions video yet, go and check that out. I'll leave a link up here in the little card tabby thing in the corner. I think it's on this side. I might have actually gotten it right this time. So go check that video out if you haven't yet. And the reason I am mentioning this is because the Barufio's Brain Elixir works similar to a Lucky Egg in PokeGo, where it will give you an extra amount of XP. I forget the percentage. I do say it in the video over there, though. I forget the exact percentage. It gives you a boost, but you do get extra XP while using the Brain Elixir for half an hour on encounters and fortresses and spell castings and all of that. The only thing that Barufio's Brain Elixir does not work on is your daily and monthly rewards. Now for that, on your daily rewards, you will get 250 XP for visiting 2 inns, and you get XP for logging in on a daily basis. And from what I could find, it looks like the XP jump for the daily basis goes up every few days. So your first day, you're going to get 150. Your 5th day, you're going to get 200. Your 9th day, 250, then 300, then 350, and so on every few days. It's not every single day. I'm not sure if you get 150 XP every day until you hit 5 days, and then it goes up, and then you get that every day until you hit 9 days. Or if it's 2 days, you get 150 XP. 5 days, you get 200 XP, and that is it. It gives you a reason to log in every day, but you don't necessarily get rewarded for it, although you do get a daily login bonus. I am not sure what that is, unfortunately. It doesn't say in the article that I got my information. Now, some months do have 31 days, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect it either. There is a note in the article, though, that says that it changes on the month, depending on 30 days or 31. Then, of course, there's February, which only has 28, except on a leap year, so I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. I'll know more when the game comes out, just like you will, and we can share that experience together. And that's all I have for you on XP, guys. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I hope that you are as excited as I am. We can see this game anytime in the next 60 days, and I am stoked about it. I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. Stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, share this with your friends. Until next time, guys, stay safe and watch out for Dementors.